Hey everybody, it's Joyce from Fresh Canopy. I want to go over today Etsy fees and specifically the listing fees and how much it costs to list an item on Etsy. The short answer is 20 cents to list an item on sale for Etsy. What you get for that 20 cents is your item's going to show available for purchase for 4 months on Etsy's website. The more detailed answer is your item is going to show available for purchase until sold or for 4 months, whichever comes first. So if I sell my item in, say, 2 months, my item will no longer show for sale. If I sell my item at 3 months, again, my item is no longer going to show for sale after that. If I don't sell my item in the 4 months time frame, then my item will be dropped from Etsy and it will not show available to anybody. So let's delve into a little bit of the listing. You have 2 ways that you can list an item. We can list an item singularly. So in this first example, list a Christmas tree skirt with quantity of 1 available, which equals 20 cents. I can list this same Christmas tree skirt with a quantity of 100 available, and again, it's 1 listing, so the system charges me 20 cents. So the question is, when I sell that item, what happens? Well, when you sell one item from a listing where there's only 1 available, as in that first example, and you have set your listing on auto renewal, Etsy will charge you a new listing fee of 20 cents. That 20 cents again is going to be good for 4 months or whenever I sell my item, whichever comes first. Auto renew is the default setting, and that's in your listing when you go down and you fill in all of your buckets. Now, as in the other example where I said I listed a tree skirt and I had a quantity of 100. Well, when I sell one item from a listing where there's more than 1 item available for purchase, Etsy's going to charge me a new listing fee for 20 cents. That 20 cents again is going to get my tree skirt out there again for 4 months or whenever it's sold, whichever comes first. The listing fee in my shop finance account is going to show as auto renew sold. So it's not going to show as the original listing, it'll show auto renew sold because it automatically renewed my listing. Now, let's talk about when I sell multiple items from a listing where there's more than 1 available for purchase. So if I sold this tree skirt, but I sold a quantity of 2 to the customer, it's going to charge 20 cents for each item sold. And that's going to be listed as a multi-quantity. And we'll go into that in a little more detail in the next screen. So I'm going to use the example of 10 available items on the listing. A customer purchases a quantity of 3. I had the original 20-cent listing fee that I paid when I put the listing up. My customer purchased 3 items, which would leave me with 7 more items. That being said, I get charged 20 cents for each item. I get charged a 20-cent original listing fee. I sold that. Etsy renewed it again. I sold that. Etsy renewed it again. I sold that. So Etsy renewed the listing for 20 cents to keep it back out there. So on this listing alone, we're not going to count this 20 cents original listing fee. But on this listing alone, I was charged 3 times basically to renew the listing. So in this transaction, I'm going to get charged 60 cents for listing fees, which is the multi-quantity, times 2 because I sold 3 items, and then 1 is going to say auto renew sold for the third. Eventually, if in this example, if I sold all 10 available items, I would be charged $2. 20 cents for the first original listing fee and 20 cents each time I either sold it or it auto renew. I either sold it as auto renew or I sold it as multi-quantity. I hope that makes sense. You're getting charged 20 cents for each item. Doesn't matter if that item was up for a millisecond or if it was only up for sale one time. 20 cents each time, whether it sells or not, for 4 months. I hope this makes sense. I hope this clears up the listing fees. And I just want to say, as always, click like if you find this information helpful. Click subscribe if you don't want to miss anything. And leave your comments down below for what you would like to know more about. See you later. Bye.